Archaeologists occasionally make extremely astonishing and unusual discoveries, as do amateur archaeologists on occasion. In some cases, the discovery is so unexpected that the researchers are unable to articulate what they've just discovered or how it came to be. There have already been many structures and artifacts found, but some of these have notably impressed and concerned archaeologists. Welcome to Ancient History, the channel where you can learn about ancient history and much more. In today's video, we'll see the 10 most amazing finds in Egypt that scientists can't explain. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 1. The Serapeum of Saqqara. The Serapeum at Saqqara in ancient Egypt served as the final resting place for the holy bulls of the Apis cult at Memphis. The god Ptah, who would become immortal after death as Osiris Apis, whose name was changed to Uzaharpi in Coptic and Serapis in Hellenistic times, was considered to be represented by the bulls. Between the New Kingdom of Egypt and the Ptolemaic era, around 1400, at least 60 pharaohs are known to be interred at the Serapeum. Early graves were found in isolated tombs, while dug tunnels connected later burial chambers as the cult gained popularity. One of the ceremonial activities of the cult was the dedication of commemorative stone tablets carrying dates relevant to the life and death of Apis. This material was crucial for the 19th century construction of Egyptian chronology. Number 2. The Silver Pharaoh. Susenus I, also referred to as the Silver Pharaoh, was an ancient Egyptian pharaoh who ruled from around 1047 BCE to 1001 BCE during the 21st dynasty. The French archaeologist Pierre Monet gave him the name after discovering his mummified bones in a lavish silver coffin in the royal tombs of Tani in 1939. The silver coffin of Susenus I is one of the most elaborate and beautiful examples of ancient Egyptian funerary art. The ornately designed coffin is made of silver and gold and has writing and pictures that depict the pharaoh and other gods and goddesses. The coffin also included a variety of rare artifacts, such as gems, amulets, and other priceless objects. Number 3. The Tomb of Tutankhamun. The Tomb of Tutankhamun, also known as KV62, is located in the Valley of the Kings and serves as the final resting place for the 18th dynasty pharaoh Tutankhamun. The tomb has 4 chambers, a passageway, and a staircase. Because it's smaller and less elaborate than the other Egyptian royal tombs of the era, it was probably designed as a non-royal person's tomb initially and altered for Tutankhamun's usage after his untimely death. Like other pharaohs, Tutankhamun was buried beside several funeral artifacts and personal goods, such as coffins, furniture, clothing, and jewelry. But due to the grave's unusually small size, these objects had to be packed very closely. Despite 2 break-ins that happened in the years immediately following Tutankhamun's burial, his mummy and most of the burial items were intact. The entrance was blocked by construction waste and water since the tomb was built at a low slope onto the valley floor. Number 4. The Hidden Room in the Great Pyramid of Giza. According to the Smithsonian Magazine, researchers who used cosmic ray imaging were able to find a hidden chamber in the Great Pyramid of Giza. Just over the building's front door is where the space is situated. The discovery may spur further research into these kinds of mysterious chambers, even if there are still many unanswered concerns concerning the corridor's purpose. Number 5. Meteorite Jewelry. Iron bead strands found in 1911 at the Gezer Cemetery, about 44 miles south of Cairo, serve as the basis for the argument. The necklace bead under study, which predates Egypt's Iron Age by thousands of years and dates from 3350 to 3600 BC, was once assumed to be a meteorite due to its composition of nickel-rich iron. Nevertheless, in the 1980s, researchers challenged this hypothesis by claiming that a large portion of the early iron use evidence from around the world, previously thought to have come from meteorites, was the result of early smelting activities. Number 6. The Sekhmet Statues. The Sekhmet sculptures, which are depictions of the Egyptian goddess Sekhmet, are from the New Kingdom era of Egypt, which lasted during the 18th and the following dynasties. The University of Pennsylvania Museum has a statue of the goddess Sekhmet made of black granite found in the Thebes' Ramesseum between 1405 and 1367 BCE, or the late 18th dynasty. Throughout Egypt, Thebes, Karnak, and various parts of Africa, Sekhmet statues can be discovered. They're spread throughout Egypt because monarchs moved them from their original place. Sekhmet sculptures provide information about the goddess Sekhmet, Egyptian art, kings, religion, and even culture. Number 7. The Saqqara bird. The Saqqara bird is an artifact in the shape of a bird made of sycamore wood that was discovered at Saqqara in Egypt during the 1898 excavation of Pardee tomb. It's currently on display in the Egyptian Museum at Cairo and is thought to date from the circa 200 BC. The Saqqara bird has a 180mm wingspan and weighs 39.12 grams. Its function cannot be understood because more historical records must be recorded. The Saqqara bird is based on the falcon, the most prevalent bird used to represent several of the most important gods in Egyptian mythology, most notably the falcon god Horus and the sun god Ra. This does raise the possibility that the Saqqara bird was a ceremonial artifact. Number 8. The Dendera-Light. The Dendera-Light is a component of the design of the Hathor Temple in Dendera, Egypt. The images depict the Egyptian creation myth according to the inscriptions surrounding the pieces. Har-Somptus, who is frequently depicted as a serpent, is shown emerging from a lotus bloom connected to the bow of a boat in several reliefs in the temple. The picture can also be seen in a so-called Dendera-Light, which shows Har-Somptus in what would be Nut's womb, but is an oval container with the symbol HN. Occasionally, a jed pillar holds up the snake or the container. A motif is associated with God seated on the lotus flower. Number 9. The Pyramid's mathematical accuracy. The mathematics department of Hans Raj College asserts that pi, a mathematical constant, may have been used in constructing the Great Pyramid of Giza. Since such a value was unknown then, experts still have tried to understand the accuracy. Overall, based on the magnitude of the massive structure, it suggests that the Pythagorean triangle and royal cubit may have been utilized by the ancient Egyptians. And number 10. Khufu's secret room. The pharaoh Khufu of ancient Egypt built the Great Pyramids of Giza with a hidden chamber inside. There has been a lot of research and exploration done on the pyramid over the years, but there has never been any conclusive evidence that it possesses any hidden chambers or secret rooms. The employment of non-invasive techniques, including thermal scanning and cosmic ray imaging, to search for secret chambers within the pyramid has been attempted recently. However, these efforts have yet to show any definitive results. It's crucial to be aware that there are many myths and legends regarding the pyramids and their construction, some of which can allude to hidden treasures or secret chambers. However, there is no solid evidence to support these assertions. And with that, we come to the end of today's video. Did you find that these things scare you guys? Tell us about your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, subscribe to Ancient History, and enable that bell icon for more interesting content if you've enjoyed the video. Check out some other videos on our channel, and we'll be back with another amazing video very soon.